Attention, everyone. At this time, we ask that you please take your seats. Also, please silence all cell phones for the duration of the ceremony. Thank you. All guests, welcome to the 171st Commencement of Capital University. Please remain seated for the processional. The invocation will be given by the Reverend Drew Tucker, University Pastor. Please stand for the invocation and remain standing for the national anthem.
Please join me in prayer. Here on the historic lands of the Hopewell, Miami, Adena, and Shawnee peoples, we invite the presence of the Holy One who calls all of us to holy purpose beyond ourselves. We thank you for the gift of education experienced here at Capital University among students, faculty, staff, and community partners. And now especially send your blessing upon these graduates, reminding them that on whatever lands they go from here, you go alongside them with purpose, with comfort, and with love. Amen.
Please be seated. Everyone, please welcome Interim President of Capital University, David L. Kaufman.
Good afternoon. I'd like to welcome everyone to the class of 2021 to this special occasion. On behalf of all Capital University faculty and staff, I extend sincere congratulations on this day of your commencement ceremony, a day we weren't sure you would get to experience in person. Is this awesome, actually being in person? Today, you take your well-deserved walk across the stage and receive official recognition for the graduation you worked so hard to earn. Your graduation marks a new beginning and a milestone in your growth and achievement. This graduation is also an invitation to become a lifelong learner and forge new paths, often ones that you could never have imagined. Your final year at Capital was unlike any other, but you persevered and can now begin a new life beyond your university experience. Many of you will pursue your vocational calling. Many of you will continue your academic pursuits in graduate school. Some of you will move far from Central Ohio. Regardless of where life takes you tomorrow, today is a day to celebrate all you've achieved. As you move forward, take time to look back and remember the obstacles you overcame. Thank those who helped you overcome them and find a way to pay it forward. Value the relationships you made during your time at Capital. Because of the interactions with your classmates, roommates, professors, and staff, you've changed, both personally and intellectually, forever transformed by your Capital education. Let your life be shaped by the values and commitments you developed here. More than what you do, life is about who you are. Be a purpose-driven leader. Get involved and make a lasting difference in the community where you live, work, and serve. A difference that only you can make. Congratulations. And I'd like to introduce some special guests on the stage with me. From my left, Dr. Sally Stamper, Associate Professor of Religion. Sally will read the graduates' names as you come forward. Reverend Drew Tucker, University Pastor. Dr. Jody Fournier, Provost. And our guest speaker, Andre Porter. Andre is a 2002 graduate of Capital University, where he was the student body president and played leadership roles in several student organizations. He attended law school at The Ohio State University and began his legal career with Schottenstein, Zox, and Dunn. In 2016, Andre joined the Mid-Continent Independent System Operator as its chief legal officer. And in 2018, was elected by the board of directors to serve as its corporate secretary. Please join me in welcoming Andre Porter, chair of the Capital University Board of Trustees, as this year's commencement speaker. Andre.
Well, thank you, Dave. See if I can find these comments here. It's a special day, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I want to congratulate all of our graduates. And man, are there some creative people in this group. These hats that I've seen today, I've never seen the creativity that we're seeing on some of these hats. Philosophers on both sides. On one hat I saw she turned her can'ts into cans and her cans into plans. And then another one said, I don't know where I'm going from here, but I can guarantee you I won't be boring, right? Two sides of the aisle out here, and I really appreciate that. One thing I would remind us of is that tomorrow is Mother's Day, of course, and I want to congratulate the moms and the dads, the sisters and brothers, the aunts and uncles, all of you who played a significant role in shaping the lives of the folks in the center of the room here today. I'd also like to recognize our faculty and staff, of course, for their roles in helping to shape these special individuals here. We had a chance just a few moments ago to watch some folks walk through the archway, and you guys will do that hopefully later today. And I saw a very special moment, which helped to make this more real for me. There was a dad who came over to a professor with his daughter there, and there were no words, but just a huge emotional embrace. No words, just tears, tears of joy. And I just in that moment had to realize all graduations are emotional, of course, but this one is extra special, isn't it? You guys have been through a heck of a lot. This year has been different than any other year. And I just want to recognize that if this feels different, it should. You should feel as if you had a significant accomplishment here, and this is going to be significant for you as you go forward. So parents, students, faculty, everything that you did to get these folks to this point, I want to congratulate all of you for that. Congratulations. Graduates, the one thing I won't do right now, or that I usually don't do, is make guarantees, but I think some of you need to hear this right now. I can guarantee you, for some of you, you'll want this will be the shortest graduation speech you've ever been through. How about that? Good with that? All right. Well, let me do this just briefly then. It's crazy. I didn't get the applause a few moments ago, but you applauded for the short speech. My story is one that was almost cut short on many occasions. I can recall graduating from here in 2002, excited to go on to the next phase. I was admitted to the Ohio State University law school and was excited to go there. And on the first week of law school, I decided that it was too hard for me and that I was going to leave and I was going to drop out. I can recall driving away from the first week of classes and decided that it was no longer time for me to be there. So let's pause my story there and talk about you, though. And here's what we know about you during your time here and what's happened. You've developed competence in your chosen field. You've become more independent, certainly living on your own. You've established a greater sense of your own personal identities. You've built strong relationships, those that I think will last. They'll be important throughout your lives. And you'll leave this campus with a greater sense of purpose for your life. And I know you may be thinking, here's another amorphous or ho-hum speech about purpose, and it is, but let's see what we can do to bring this down to earth and make it more practical. Because when I discuss purpose, what I'd like for you to consider is what activities will I choose to do to find enjoyment in life? How will I best apply my abilities? How will I find a sense of what matters to me, to you, so that you can focus your time? And as you go about this work, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 3 pieces of what I think are sage advice today. So first, I believe that small, repeated, and meaningful actions can change the world. There's an interesting picture on the screen here, and you may recognize this. In this photo, a very large cargo ship known as the Ever Given, you probably know this story, became wedged in the side of the Suez Canal earlier this year, and it was stuck there for 6 days. Down at the bottom of the photo is a small excavator, and it's going about its business. And think about this. So billions of dollars of cargo are waiting as this small excavator at the bottom of the photo picks away at the ground surrounding the ship with small but repeated and intentionally designed digs. They're small and they're repeated, they're intentionally designed digs to help free the ship. I like the photo because it reminds me of my own life at times when I become impatient with the pace of change in every place. Impatient with the pace of change at work or at home or in our world, of course, where the problems seem to be so large that all of us, we want to close our eyes and open our eyes and wish that the world would change overnight. It doesn't happen that fast. And my encouragement for all of you is to know that your small actions always matter. You might not get to see the results immediately. You might not even be building the foundation for you. You may be building that for someone else. Just know that every small, repeated, meaningful action can change your career trajectory, can change your personal satisfaction in life, your health, yes. You don't have to change the world overnight, but these small actions, they will change the world. The second piece of sage advice for all of our graduates today is, as we go to the next photo, you'll recognize this one as well, is that change happens fast, of course. And my question for you, it's really a trick question, is how will you prepare for this change? This is the photo that you've seen probably in grocery stores. Many of us likely witnessed scenarios like this early in the COVID-19 pandemic, where the runs on just about every supply in grocery stores were intense. And so here, my man in the photo, he's clearly concerned about something, maybe catching the runs. I don't know what he's concerned about. And I got no judgment if that's your issue, but he's stocking up for something, and a little bit of a panic, I would say. So whether it's a stock market crash of 1929 or the Pearl Harbor, the Tulsa Black Wall Street Massacre, you name your event, COVID-19, things happen, they happen fast, change ensues, and it's often outside of your control. The question of how you will prepare for change, of course, is the trick one, because what I would suggest to all of you standing in this room today is that you're already prepared. I would hypothesize that you're already prepared for anything, so long as you remember that it's not time to panic when these moments come. Whether it's a financial strategy, through a downturn, or dieting habits that you have picked up over life that come before a health crisis, or lessons that you'll instill in your future kids and to prepare them for everything that's coming your way. Preparation is always key. And yes, if you expect to have the runs, then you can do what the gentleman in the photo was doing. Stock up early on very soft bathroom tissue. I think that's fine as well. But the real point here is the training and experiences you've had and lessons as you get older are your best preparation. Avoid the panic, because I encourage you to always remember that you're already prepared. And my last piece of sage advice today, as we go to the last picture, this is a special one for me, is that I want you to remember to keep your capital family close. These are some special people in my life. Of course, my 3 kids and Erica, who is also a Capital grad. They are the extended members of my Capital family. It was my Capital family of friends and professors and staff who helped most when I decided that I was going to leave law school way back in 2002 after 1 week. They reminded me that law school was the new challenge in my life and that change was happening fast to me at that point in time. They reminded me that I was in fact prepared for that moment and that I could avoid the panic due to my preparation. They told me, most of all, that they were always there for me and that they were proud of me. So look around this room. Your family may look different, sorority sisters, teammates, professors, and yes, your new future family as it grows. That's your CAP family. They know you best. They will keep you, they will validate you in life. They'll help to validate your purpose. They will keep you on track when you get tired of taking the small, repeated, meaningful actions. They'll remind you to rely on your faith and your preparation in the times of crisis and change. And most of all, your CAP family, your extended CAP family, we will always be proud of all of you. So congratulations, graduates, you did it, and thanks for listening today.
Everyone, please welcome Provost Jody S. Fournier.
President Kaufman, on behalf of the faculty of the college, it is my honor and privilege to present candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Music in Music Education, Master of Arts in Education, the Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Music, Bachelor of Science in Nursing, and Bachelor of Social Work.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees, I now confer upon each of you the recommended master's and bachelor's degree with all the rights and privileges as well as all obligations and responsibilities.
The candidates will be introduced by Professor Sally Stamper. Dr. Fournier and Interim President Kaufman will now greet the graduates and present their diplomas.
Emma Rose Price, magna cum laude. Bryn Taylor Schmidt, cum laude. Tara Mackenzie Zinzer, magna cum laude. Sarah Caitlin Edwards. Jamarcus Dwayne Dudley. Connor Richardson. Nicholas Brandt. Austin Adams. Luke T. McClellan. Jonah Domingo Catacutan Tugawan, summa cum laude. Adam Robert Sherman. Hunter Reese Nip. Isabel Jimenez. Brendan Allen Pontier. Gabriella Ciara Ingolia, cum laude. Cole Severson. Donnelly Krimmel. Thomas Bruning, whose diploma is presented today by his father, Dr. Steve Bruning, Professor of Communication.
Thank you.
David Michael Fisher. Nicholas Hueria. Trent D. Thomas. Alexander James Keckler. Alexis Cruz, summa cum laude. Gabrielle Catherine Folan. Cameron Page Johnston, magna cum laude. Lee Ann Osborne, cum laude. Ella Elizabeth Anderson, cum laude. Alexandra Howell. Alyssa Catherine Zamponi. Dana Marie Stover. Brooke Erin Delara. Sarah Eileen Markle, magna cum laude. Adrian Danielle Staley. Caitlin Ray Morelli, magna cum laude. And excuse me, Brooke Erin Delara was also cum laude. Haley Sullivan, magna cum laude. Elizabeth Ann Failer, cum laude. Olivia Bell Stover. Claire Elizabeth Fisher, magna cum laude. Laura Elizabeth Metzinger. Casey Elizabeth Feltz. Paige Joanne Metazinski, magna cum laude. Kirsten Chase Lawwell. Alexis Anastasia Armstrong, summa cum laude. Blake Randleman, cum laude. Haley Christine Perdue, summa cum laude. Mackenzie Kircher Howard, magna cum laude. Keenan Alexander Russell, cum laude. Kyle Thompson, magna cum laude. Joshua Hamrick. Dylan Schoonover, cum laude. David Alexander Barnett. Allison Taylor Russ, magna cum laude. Wyatt Anthony Long. Malcolm Wiggins. Jaden Samuel Thomas Gentino. Lauren Elizabeth Parker. Erin Elaine Mazurowski. Maria Asunta Severino. Catherine Ann Hooper. Brittany Nicole Kaup. Bryn Elizabeth Kensinger. Olivia Catherine Algier. Alexandra Bailey Wolf. Lauren Michelle Kashur, summa cum laude. Michaela Duhart. Elizabeth Catherine Pritchard, cum laude. Jessica Marie Trago, magna cum laude. Danielle Elizabeth Voorhees, magna cum laude. Brooke Lindsay Taylor, cum laude. Caitlin Renee Mott. Hannah Pickering, magna cum laude. Hannah Cutter, summa cum laude. Alexandria Dale Schlusher, cum laude. Zachary Joel Cunningham. Erica Lynn Ogden, cum laude. Alyssa Marie Durbin, cum laude. Zachary John Ferenchak, magna cum laude. Mariah Marlatt. Jessica Sophia Seffel, cum laude. Mary Therese Mellier, magna cum laude. Julia Elizabeth Holt. Ava Marie Stepanek. Madison Lynn Harsh, cum laude. Heather Lynn Bricker, cum laude. Malin Elizabeth Andrick, magna cum laude. Paige Elizabeth Dittman, summa cum laude. Megan Moonshower, summa cum laude. Emily Elizabeth Dewey. Jamie Lynn Fowler. Ashley Taylor Milliken, cum laude. Chanoa Grace Lynn Powell. Anna Marie Elizabeth Dinan, cum laude. Alyssa Horn, summa cum laude. Lauren Alexandria Collett. Jessica Marcella Gavlak, magna cum laude. Chloe Isabella Akins. Allison Morgan Roach, summa cum laude. Jocelyn Ann Kaiser. Maham Malik. Karis Friend, cum laude. Taylor Elizabeth Iskey, magna cum laude. Carolyn Schultz, cum laude. Abigail Marie Baker, magna cum laude. Shelby Denise Hogston. Victoria Grasso. Ashley Marie Miller, summa cum laude. Caroline Jane Taphorn. Riley Elizabeth Hagee. Carly Ann Hewlett. Sarah Grace Fransick. Laura Ellen Williamson. Dylan Dupler. Taylor Elizabeth Letterly. Sandra Danielle Shoemaker, cum laude. Sierra Nicole Stant, cum laude. Andrea Lauren Lachieski, summa cum laude. Forrest Dale Stahl. Joshua Miller, magna cum laude. Luke Patrick McCullough. Joseph T. Hartman. Logan John Jessing. Connor Ryan Black. Jared Sean Heidecker. Kyle Anthony Karszewski. Nicholas Randall Harp. Rebecca E. Blanton, summa cum laude. Isabel Nicole Marr, summa cum laude. Savannah Lynn Olson, cum laude. Ashley Marie Soltzik. Carrie Ann Kletrovets, magna cum laude. Kyle Patrick Armbrecht. Scott Philip Gutstein. Tessa Rebecca Beaumarriage. Hope Wyrick. Jordan Pope, summa cum laude. Jalynn Alyssa Moore. Catherine Amick. cum laude. Desiree Lynn Alexander, cum laude. Garrett Joseph Camp. Bailey Marie Schonauer. Jennifer L. Ross. Ronald William Jorgensen. Kevin Matthew Kasperzak. Nicholas Miles Scharfenberger, cum laude. And graduating today, virtually, Jenna Corsillo. Congratulations.
At this time, we will take a short pause while the graduates finish getting their photos taken. Our program will continue momentarily. Please keep your seats. Thank you. I'm sorry. Interim President David L. Kaufman.
We want to pause a minute to make sure everyone can get back to their seats. So congratulations, graduates of the class of 2021. Woo!
It is now time to observe a commencement tradition for new alumni. Graduates, please stand. To signify your graduation, please move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left. Also, graduates, let's please recognize those who helped you reach this important milestone. Please turn and applaud your families, friends, and loved ones and show your appreciation for their support. And now we observe one final important rite of passage. Graduates, you will recall your very first days on campus when our academic community was called together to welcome you as new students at Capital University. You celebrated with your family members as you processed through Memorial Gateway to begin your studies. But as you know, Capital's tradition prevented you from exiting the gate until graduation. Now, years later, we invite you to fulfill this tradition as you mark the completion of your academic journey by walking out Memorial Gateway. So, following the benediction and recessional, we encourage you to go to the gate for an informal celebration with your family and friends. There will be music and photo opportunities for you to enjoy. Congratulations.
The benediction will be given by the Reverend Drew Tucker. Please stand.
Dear graduates, as you go forth from this place, we wish to bid you Godspeed and farewell. So receive this benediction. May you find yourselves upon paths of blessing, and may you share those blessings with those that need them. May you find yourselves in environments of abundance, and may you share that abundance with those that need it. May you find yourselves in communities of justice, and may you ensure that justice with those that need it. And to paraphrase an ancient Navajo benediction, may it be beautiful before you. May it be beautiful behind you. May it be beautiful below you. May it be beautiful above you. May it be beautiful all around you. And dear friends, as you leave this place, in all that you choose to say and all that you are called to do, may you share that beauty with all the earth. Amen.
Please be seated for the recessional and remain in place until after all graduates have exited. A reminder for all guests, please exit out the doors at the back of the auditorium. We invite you to make your way to the Memorial Gate lawn area for an informal celebration. Once again, please exit out the doors at the back of the auditorium. We invite you to make your way to the Memorial Gate lawn area for an informal celebration. Thank you.